This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at you with another gun video. Appreciate you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Now, I want to appreciate all my subscribers that come to this channel. I want to appreciate all that good information. I just want to appreciate y'all. Like I said, I'm the messenger. Y'all the star of this show here. And, you know, I want to keep all that good information coming. We're going to keep fighting for our Second Amendment. So we're going to keep doing that. And I got another channel, DC Channel Tech. Now, on that channel, I'll just be doing unboxing, things I use behind the scenes, technology and stuff that I use every day. You know, provide just some good information, show you some of the things that I use. So, you know, that's what that would be for. A lot of people ask me, what do I use on my videos and stuff like that. So you'll see some of the equipment stuff that I use and everything over there on that channel. That's all I'll be doing is unboxing. But foremost, this be my main channel. This is what I be doing most of my videos when it comes to guns and stuff like that. They're just showing some of the technology and stuff that I use. Now, with that said, we're going to continue. We're coming with this video here. We're talking about gun safety. You know, there's so many articles I see every single day. People having NDs, which is negligent discharge. People having ADs, which is accidental discharge. There's a lot of discussion between the two. But, you know, we're going to go over an article. As many of them out there. It's not hard to find. And, you know, we're going to go over that article. Just check it out. Then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about these things and, you know, the proper method when it comes to carrying one in the chamber. That's pretty much what this video is going to be about, carrying one in the chamber. Now, we're going to go through one article. Now, all across the country, I see these articles all day. Now, right here, man accidentally shoot himself in the foot in the Walmart parking lot. Now, the man was getting out of his car in the Walmart parking lot in Cleveland on Saturday morning when police said the gun fell out of his pocket. Now, the gun hit the ground and fired a bullet into the man's foot. So we talked about that article. You saw that the guy shot himself in the foot, you know, at the Walmart parking lot. And this happened on a regular. This is not something that happened every now and then. I mean, I was looking at an article where a man was talking about firearm safety in church and shot his wife in church. You know, things like that. You know, we have to be very careful when it comes to firearms. I don't care how much experience you got. I don't care what you know about firearms. You have firearm instructors accidentally shooting themselves and stuff. There's a video where there was a cop in the school. And, you know, as he was talking to the students, talking about how dangerous guns is, he shot himself in the foot. So that tell you, I don't care how much experience you got in firearm, safety comes number one. You know, everybody pretty much has some type of a mistake when it comes to firearms. I did early on when I started, you know, dealing with guns and stuff. A lot of people won't admit that, but a lot of people have had those type of accidents or negligent discharge or however you want to put it. Now, one thing I found when it comes to carrying one in the chamber. Now, a lot of people, you want to carry one in the chamber. When I first started in guns, I was kind of skeptical about carrying one in the chamber because, you know, just fear of the gun going off. But you have a lot of firearms that have safety features and stuff like that. Now, when you're first new to guns, you know, a lot of people wants a gun that have some type of safety mechanism. Now, we're going to go over the Taurus G3. Yes, the Taurus G3. New on board the G3. If you ain't got one, check it out. Also firearm, budget friendly and everything. So, you know, go out and check it out and everything. Now, when it comes to new gun owners, I used to be a new gun owner when I first came in, and a lot of guns I wanted to look at, I wanted to have some type of safety feature on it. As you get deeper into guns, you'll understand that, you know, the number one safety is to what? Keep your finger off the trigger. That's number one. Keep your finger away from this area right here. And, you know, so that is one of the number one safety. Now, carry one in the chamber. A lot of people not comfortable with that starting out. But over time, carry one in the chamber, to me, will save your life. Now, I thought that, you know, maybe I have enough time. A lot of people think that, you know, when they first start carrying, they're not comfortable. So they got a firearm, but it's not ready to be fired. It's not ready because they don't have one in the chamber. And the problem with that is, if you get in a situation where you're in a scuffle or, you know, you have to draw your firearm, there's a lot of incidents that have happened in the past where, you know, someone had to grab a firearm and only had one hand. If you only got one hand to get your firearm out and stop whoever's attacking you or trying to do bodily damage to you, And if you have to rack it, that might not be possible. You might not have both hands to use. This hand might be disabled. You never know what's going to happen. And so, carry one in the chamber can save your life. Now, a lot of people like to have something like this that the tourists have. Some type of safety feature where you got one in the chamber and you have the safety mechanism on. So, when the safety mechanism on, you can't fire the weapon. A lot of people like guns like that. Now, you have to train with these type of things, because when something happened instantly, your blood pumping and your mind is somewhere everywhere. And, you go to draw your weapon and you forget that your safety is on, and then whoever trying to hurt you, attack you, shoot. And if you got this on, anything, you get hit in the head, blunt object kills people, could get knocked out, anything can happen. So you must train with things like this. You must you must train to sweep that safety off and get on target and stuff like that. You have to do these type of things. And so that's another thing a lot of people need to look at. And, also you have a lot of guns now who have a little tab in the trigger where it has to be manipulated to order for the trigger to be pulled. So, there's a lot of guns, Glocks. There's a lot of guns out there who don't have these type of safety features. They have what they call the trigger safety. They got stuff like that. But the number one safety is to keep your hand off the trigger. That is the number. You have to practice it at all times. Don't get in the habit of picking up a firearm, putting your hand on the trigger. If I'm in a gun shop or store or whatever and I pick up a gun, because of my training and my mental training and stuff kicks in automatically, I always, check and see if there's one in the chamber. I don't care if it's in a shop or gun shop, always check that. That's something very important that you must understand. And, you got to get that in your head. This is a mental thing. You have to do it repetition over and over and over. And, you got guns that have them indentures here. Keep your finger. They put that there. Keep your finger off the trigger at all times. You don't put your finger on the trigger or something you will destroy, shoot. That's pretty much the way it goes. Now, you also have the chamber indicators and stuff that comes on guns. Taurus G3 got them. A lot of guns got them and stuff like that. So you have some that might have a little chamber indicator that pops up, let you know there's one in the chamber. And some of them you can visually see the shell on the inside. So you have a lot of firearms like that. Now, to get back to some of the mistakes a lot of people are making. And one of the mistakes that people are making, they're not carrying the weapon properly, such as using some type of holster or whatever. Now, I see this a lot. It's starting to happen a lot and a lot and a lot. People pocket carrying. When you're pocket carrying, especially when it comes to these small concealed carry pistols, it's more comfortable for a lot of people. I pocket carry. I love it. And, one thing you have to understand, when you're pocket carrying, your pocket have a lot of lint and stuff in it. A lot of people keep your keys and change. It's just so much stuff people keep in their pocket. So you need a holster. You need an approved holster for pocket carrying. We're going to talk about one holster. And this one holster here is going to be a DeSantis. This is a DeSantis pocket carry holster. Now, you need some type of holster similar to this. Get you a decent holster when it comes to pocket carry. Something that has a little grip, so when you pull your firearm out of your pocket, it can pretty much stay in there, hold in there. So this is a DeSantis pocket carry holster. And, the article that we read and everything, you have people who are carrying in their pocket. Something happened, a gun fall out, and you have the discharges, which someone can get hurt. Shoot yourself, shoot somebody else. And there's a lot of incidents people died in I seen articles where people have died. So, get you a pocket carry. If you're going to pocket carry, get you a pocket carry holster. So you need something that is going to cover the trigger, so, something won't get in it and stuff like that and manipulate it and cause the gun to go off. So you have to put safety in mind. It's very convenient for you to carry a gun in your pocket. Make it very convenient to have a approved holster and stuff for that. Now, you have other holsters. I read an article where a young man had his gun in a waistband. Well, they didn't say if he had a waistband. They said he had it in his pants, I guess propped up on his belt. Pretty much, pretty much know what kind of carry he was doing, but I'm gonna just say he had his gun on his belt, but no holster. It fell out and it discharged. It hit something or whatever. He was trying to grab it when it was falling, and it fell out. Get you a approved holster for that. You have in the waistband holsters. Get you a holster for that. You have to make sure the gun is in the holster and it's sitting there properly and it's secure. That is the key. You want the firearm secure in your pants. Get you in the waistband. If you want to carry inside the waistband, get this. There's a lot of holsters, great holsters out there for that. This just one of them, the alien gear. Get you something for that, so you won't have no problem with your gun falling out. See, when you're carrying, you must stay in control of your weapon. That's another thing, people. You got to stay in control of your weapon. You know, don't carry a weapon. If you're not going to follow the rules and stuff, don't put everybody's safety and your safety at risk. Wait till you get a proper holster and stuff like that before you start carrying. That is a big responsibility as a concealed carry. And you will be liable. You will be held accountable if you hurt someone. You know, if you careless carrying your weapon, and you know, you can hurt and kill yourself. So, you know, a lot of things you have to think about when you're out here carrying. A lot of people don't take that in aspect. I understand when you first get your gun, you want to buy the cheapest holster out there to get the carrying. But, you know, just as well, if you spent money on your gun, spend the same quality and money on your holster. So that's another thing you have to look at. We're going to look at another holster. And if you open carrying, if you like to open carry and stuff, open carrying, I open carry a little bit, but I mostly conceal carry. Well, when it comes to open carry, get you a decent open carry holster. I ran across the article where someone was carrying, I think, one of the cheap Walmart holsters, and something happened. I guess, I don't know if the holster was secure. He was in the grocery store, reached down, and the whole holster and the gun fell out, hit, something happened, and the gun went off. And no one was hurt, luckily. But get you a holster that has some type of retention. Also, you want to get you some type of level 2 retention holster. You know, you want to get you a holster, and we're going to do this using the Taurus G3. Now, a lot of people asked about this holster. It's a Safariland 578. I have not bought an open carry holster for years. I bought this one and been having it ever since. It fits so many models of guns from different companies. Up to my more than enough for me. And, you know, I don't have to buy another open carry holster. This is the one for me. And when I said it got some retention, it has this right here. This is one of the retention systems that it had. If you look inside of it, when you place the firearm in the gun, you press this to release the gun. And when you push it in, it clicks. We're going to do a demonstration of that. We're going to use the Taurus G3. I use my Glocks. I have used Smith & Wessons. I have used everything in this holster. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the firearm inside of the holster. So we put the firearm in the holster like this. It's going to click. You hear that click? It clicked. This gun is not going to come out. You know, it has the loops and stuff that loops on your belt. It is very secure for open carry if that's what you want to do. Now, to release this firearm, if someone try to grab it from you, that's another thing. You have people out there that might try to take your firearm and want their hands on one so bad. That's another thing. I see so many people open carrying but not protecting their firearm. So if someone try to take this gun, they can't take it. It is in there secure. And you can grab this, but if you grab it a certain way, it still won't come out. Because they give you time to stop whoever it is and everything, to stay in control of your firearm so no one or you will get injured. So the only way to get it, you have to grab it at a good angle. Once you pull that like that, the gun comes out. Now, it has a little device that you can stick in here and turn it to, you know, whatever, to be loose, be more secure, however you want it to be easier. So, you know, it's up to how you want it. You can do the tension. Different firearms, you might have to loosen up or tighten it up, depends on what you use. Get you some type of retention holster. That is something that I consistently think about if I'm open carrying or whatever the case may be. I'm thinking about everybody else's safety and mine too. And, you know, the only way we can stop all this stuff from happening and stop all these gun laws, a lot of these gun regulations is because of, you know, gun safety and stuff like that. So to keep a lot of that from happening, number one, we have to be responsible gun owners. That's our duty. Everybody had an individual duty as a gun owner to be responsible with their firearms. If everybody do what they're supposed to do, we can stop a lot of these regulations, locking up your firearm, keeping the firearm in your control, you know, keeping firearm away from around kids and stuff like that, because there's so much things that's going on nowadays. And, you know, we can put a lot of that to the end by being very responsible gun owners. So I want to do that video and everything because just so much. I see so much safety issues going on when it comes to guns, and that is creating a lot of these gun laws and stuff that politicians are so eager and so hungry to keep passing on law-abiding citizens. So, we want to fight for our Second Amendment rights. So this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.